Testing one, two, three. I always do that at the beginning of my segments just to make sure that my mic is loud and clear. But we're happy to have you guys back with us at You Will Make It TV. We're just doing some back to back streams for our subscribers today because they deserve it. And one of our very last stream topics was pretty interesting as well. I told y'all I would be back with a part two about that one I just went live about. But if you missed it, please feel free to tune in to previously recorded live stream segments just like these. Some of them are part ones. We have part twos coming. But I just decided I would jump in because we got so many imperative, inspirational topics to talk about. It's ridiculous. So the ones I don't get to come back with a part two on, we'll come back around to them. But it always leaves me room as a speaker to never run out of content to share. Okay. If you're enjoying our content so far, please show us by becoming a subscriber or show a friend our channel so they can become a subscriber. And you can hit that like button and share any of our content as well. Also, when you become a subscriber, you will be notified every time we are live just like this. I'm going to actually start more scheduling my live streams. That way you guys are able to they have a way that you can set your settings on YouTube where you are notified when we have a live pending. But right now I just be going live, so y'all don't know what time I'll be on here. But I will start doing that. That's coming in the near future where you guys can tune in right here with us. You'll actually have more of a time. So y'all already know who it is. It's your favorite Arthur Audio host, Miss Tedda Sherry Whitney. I am the founder and the speaker with You Will Make It TV at this time. We are growing more and more every day, even if it's just an inch or a centimeter. But we couldn't do it without you guys' support. All support matters, even that negative support, bro. Like, it's like, how would other people have found out about me had you not been negative? So we appreciate it all. Um, we just thought we would be back. I'll be doing a couple segments through this Tuesday morning because it's just some of this stuff I've been sitting on it too long. If you have an opinion, a commentary, reaction, every voice matters. We actually teach that. We encourage others to use their voice that You Will Make It TV too. You can't say you tried every avenue of everything if you actually haven't. But in trending news, yes, like it's titled, Roblox is in the under fire for the umpteenth time. That's how I described it, for the umpteenth time, because it's not the first time. Uh, People have raised red flags or just kind of blew the whistle here and there, trying to speak up about Roblox. So actually, what happened to me late last night, I just sat up and finally watched the informational documentary about Roblox, and I learned so many new things that I didn't even know. And like my kids been playing on there, so I'm like, oh my gosh! Like, number one, I learned that it's kind of like YouTube. It's like a YouTube for gamers where you just got millions of profiles on one platform. And my daughter was helping me to understand it more. She said, "Yeah, mommy, that's kind of how it is." Okay, but it makes it hard when these people try to stand up, calling themselves suing Roblox over something that happened to their kid. Because I said, I'm not trying to defend Roblox, but it is true. When you very first sign up for an account, it'll say, what is your birthday? And it'll also say, what's your email? Like, it asks their birthday, I'm sure, because they have an age limit of people that's supposed to be on there. I think with most of this stuff you sign up for today, it asks for your birthday. Even a Gmail account. A lot of these platforms, you can't even make a profile without a Gmail account. I know for sure YouTube's like that. You have to make an account just to be a user. Like, I mean, you can access the website maybe on the World Wide Web, but just to be able to comment and interact on the platform, you definitely have to make a account. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be a YouTuber like me or anybody else. But you can use YouTube once you make a Google account. So for those that didn't know that, I think everybody knows that if you're on YouTube, you have a Gmail. That's what I'm saying. So with Roblox, it's kind of like that. They have to have an email and it asks their birthday. So I mean, I'm just saying the new things I learned about it. I knew some things. I knew this much. Kids love it. I think we all know that. As a matter of fact, I thought the whole time it was created for kids. It's actually anything that's a social media platform though, is it really made for kids? Like people be like TikTok is for kids. No, ask the founders of TikTok if really they had kids in mind when they put it out there. Ask Twitter, Instagram if they were thinking about kids when they put their platforms out there. Like originally, I'm pretty sure all this stuff was made for certain age group limits and up, not just for kids. Like the stuff that's more for kids, like I mentioned the other day, YouTube kids, they probably got certain platforms, it's for kids because you don't see many adults on it. But I just learned that they actually have an age limit, and it's more on the parent if your kid wasn't even old enough to be on it to begin with. But I noticed this too, though. Like you could tell your kid, oh, delete that account, even if they are of age. You got some parents that if they get grounded, they'll tell them to delete the account. That's a part of their discipline. Is maybe losing an account or maybe losing their device. Okay. They probably don't go as far as making them delete accounts, but I know they take devices as a form of discipline these days. So, but is that really protecting them, like pulling them all the way off of the social media app? Really? No. But see, what they do is they'll say, oh, I was born in 98, like an older age, so they can make the account. But I was just clarifying that for people that are speaking up about Roblox. You have to be mindful now. You can protect your kids, but do know theirs have guidelines and policies. It make them put a birthday in to even use it. And I know I've seen kids young. I think it's for 13 and up. I've seen kids younger than 13. Actually, the documentary said it's billions of users. That's how big Roblox is. They one of the biggest social media, if not bigger than YouTube. I think they are. And YouTube's pretty big, but Roblox, I think they're just we're not saying as far as big as how many people know about them. We're talking about users. TikTok too. That's another one. They said TikTok got over a billion users. How does it reach a billion users without children being on it? Those are whole separate accounts. And when they put these statistics about the users, are they counting accounts that have been deleted too? You know what I'm saying? It's just a question. I was wondering, like, or do you just count active accounts, and that's how many users a platform has? So this topic is interesting to me as an inspirational topic because it's crazy. Like they say, anybody who tries to stand up, I'ma even see because I'm doing a commentary reaction video tonight. But they say anybody who speak on Roblox in a negative way, weird stuff start happening to them. It was laughable, but no, I actually went to check out some of these stories. It's true. They said they trying to see who behind all these attacks of people like who try to stand up and try to tell people, hey, watch your kids on Roblox, because that's pretty much all they're doing. But they say these people be whole targeted. And I said, what? This can't be true. Who out here mad because people telling us to watch our kids on social media accounts? Y'all really don't know what all the parents been going through today. We got to watch the toys we buy, the movies they watch. You damn sure got to watch the social media accounts. We even got to watch the products and the food. I mean that's the life of a parent. You just got to be careful speaking on the parents today, because do you really know what comes with the parents that do what they do today? Even if you don't buy your kid a device, don't you know they might be able to get access to one through a friend? That ain't even like you just buying them one. That's just like, hey, can I see your phone really quick, friend? Most friends let their friends see their phone. Hey, I just want to check my social media account. You know, my mom, she grounded me. She took my phone. Or uh, I just say more kids have access to things than others, but it's really crazy. I'm reading some of the comments in the chat. Shout out to our commenters in the chat. Somebody said the game is so boring. I don't know why anyone likes it. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Like to this day, y'all. My babies have been playing that game for quite some time, and it really does tell me a lot. I really feel bad that I'm just now going to look into. At least y'all know I'm an honest person here at You Will Make It TV. I'll never say I'm about feelings you wouldn't believe. I just can't help it. I like to let that stuff out. I'm not perfect. I'm honest, and it does kind of help as a speaker when I'm speaking about certain things. And I just now thought, like, let me go finally research what this is about. See, people think it's just a gaming app. No, it's not. Games like Tetris and Block Blaster, those are gaming apps. This right here, this is a whole social media platform. It's just for gamers. So they get to create these different, I guess you click on a profile, right? Like if you click on You Will Make It TV, it's going to show all the content that You Will Make It TV has done in 2025 and before. Any channel you click on YouTube. This is the same way. It's kind of like that on Roblox. So it's just a world of different profiles. And my daughter's like, oh, mommy's learning more about it. Not in a bad way, but she probably was wondering why am I more so interested. But that's my job as her parent to be interested in exactly how this works. Because with research, you don't just go into it thinking you know everything. So I was like, how does this stuff even work? And it's a world of different account users, just like YouTube, just like Instagram, just like Facebook. The difference is they sit and create game. It allows creators to create game spaces. I think it's actually pretty cool. I'm not trying to talk about it in a negative way. We're finna talk about what's negative about it. Right now, I'm saying what I learned about it, like the facts. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to talk about Roblox negatively. Actually, I believe I bought some stocks or some. I forgot what year it was. Was it 22, 23? I think it made a little money. Don't get me started talking about that though. Like that's a whole nother thing. Because I haven't been able to go double check the few stocks I don't even want to talk about it. But I do remember Roblox. I just thought it was a smart one for me to invest in. The reason Roblox matters to me as well, I don't know about you other parents out there, but like I've actually spent money on it. You know, the kids can buy Robux, Robux. And I got a question for y'all out there in the chat. This is just grown folks midnight talk, okay? Because if you're a parent, we need to know this stuff. But did y'all know uh Robux, like the cheapest, they might get 80 points for $1. I don't know how it works, but you know, you love your kids and they ask you, Mom, hey, buy me some Robux. And I said, what is this Robux even for? And they be like, oh, well, it's how we buy our avatars, clothes, or you can spend it on different things on the game. So that's all I ever asked about it. I'm like, okay, well, this is how much I have, you know, because when you're on a budget, you don't have extra money to go spend on Robux for a damn gaming app. But I do admit I'm guilty, guys. It made me think about it when I was watching the documentary. It just made me wonder all of a sudden. Between three kids, because my new baby knew she don't know nothing about Roblox, but between three kids over the past 5 years, how much have I spent? How much have I actually spent? Because you know they sell the gift cards too, y'all. You can go to the store in the gift card section. If you don't believe me, just check it out. It's gonna have Applebee's gift cards, Home Depot, every other gift card, and also you're gonna see Roblox gift cards because the limit is $10 minimum, and I think it goes all the way up to like 500 if I'm not mistaken. But some of them kids are Robux rich, not dollars, not Bitcoin, not any other currency. Robux. It's like, are they slowly trying to turn Robux into its own currency? Because people do spend a lot of money on it. Me alone, I say, how much have I spent on this damn game between? Because it's a few games I've been wanting to get into, like Sims. I know it's old, but I would like to start playing again. Like I got some fun ideas, some some fun ideas as far as like screen recording and stuff like that. Because it's gamers that's into that type of stuff. And I was just gonna do my own little skits out of the Sims character. It's not something that I do yet, but or I'm not saying I ever will start. It's just an idea that's been sitting in the back of my head because I kind of like, I'm into that. I used to like playing Sims. So I had compared Roblox kind of to that because Sims, you might have to spend money too. Like you're gonna get the stupid avatar outfits if you just play the free play. I did. I was showing the kids. I understand that you might need Robux so you can buy the cooler things on her. But my daughter showed me her profile one time, and she was like, "Look, mommy, this my house on Roblox, my car." I'm like, "Okay." She had all this nice luxury stuff. I said, "Damn, you got a nice life on Roblox." And I said, "Well, go into your mansion." She had it where you can open the door, the avatar goes into the house, and it just lives a life. It do whatever she wanted to do. And I said, "Well, go to your refrigerator." She went in the refrigerator of her mansion, her avatar, and there was no food in it. And I said, "Does Roblox let y'all buy food?" She said, "Yeah, you can go grocery shopping and I'm like, "So why your mansion ain't got no food in it?" Because it is. It's like virtual reality, but I used that moment as a teaching lesson to her. I said, "I know this game feel real, but in the real world, if you got a Maserati and a mansion and you ain't got no food in the house, you got all this nice stuff on, makeup, pretty hair, because it lets them dress up and everything on her. But if you got all that and no food in your house, you're going to be in trouble." She just laughed. I said, "Well, buy your avatar some food." She said, "Well, I'm going to need some more Robux." But yeah, it just makes you wonder, bro, like how much money is that damn company making? Them kids probably spend $10, $20 a day. I just want the parents to be more vigilant. And yep, I'm saying it. Maybe parents are falling more behind on bills because they're buying it. I didn't say me. I ain't bought Robux in a minute. Actually, oh, let me tell y'all what happened the last time. I'm pissed as hell. Let me tell y'all what happened the last time I spent money on Robux for my daughter. And I think we spent $10. Don't worry, I will be calling them about this because if she's not gonna have the Robux, y'all need to get my money back. And we had never seen that happen before, but I spent $10 on it for my daughter. And look, y'all, I promise out of nowhere, somebody just scammed her. She wasn't lying, I saw it. She showed me her device. Somebody scammed her and stole her. It's funny, but it's not. Somebody scammed her in like 10 seconds. I just want Roblox users to be careful because obviously they're doing that shit now. They just as soon as I bought it, somebody had stole her Robux. And we were mad as if it was real money because I did spend real money on it. Like literally, you got to have a debit card or credit card to buy those Robux. Right there on the app. It's been a few weeks since that happened, but I promise that's still on my to-do list. And Roblox owe me $10 right now, bro. They make me mad, and I didn't even buy it for me because I was gonna ask, do y'all think it's inappropriate? Not saying I do this. I'm asking for a friend. You hear me? Is it inappropriate to spend your child support on? I didn't say spend the whole child support payment on Roblox, but if it's for the kid, right? It's their money. Like, what's wrong with buying? If they ask you, "Mom, can you spend an extra $5, $10 on Robux?" Is that wrong for a parent to do? Yeah, man. See, in a minute, they might have laws that say, yeah, you cannot spend child support on gaming devices or gaming games. It's a real question. Yeah, please, somebody answer this. Just put your opinion. I need to hear this from another adult. Is it wrong to spend child support funds on any type of gaming systems, on a gaming systems, on computer games? Because some of these computer games and apps, yeah, you have to pay for a subscription. Even YouTube has subscription options. You can pay for YouTube Premium. I think it's $10 a month. Everybody don't pay for that. They just use the old school YouTube. You know what I mean? Uh, Not saying it's old school, but premium, it just comes with more features. Uh, you're able to access more and do more on YouTube. You check it out yourself. I'm not here to explain how YouTube Premium works. I'm just saying I'm aware. And YouTube is another one of those platforms. They make money. They hate when I get in their business, but it's okay for people to watch our pockets. I'm sick of it. Now, some of these big companies, what have they been up to? How did you become $1 billion platforms? You know what I mean? And the parents damn sure have a right to know, because kids be all over this stuff. They didn't ask us, hey, Roblox just want to silence people that's talking about it. If that is going on, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be. Without the parents, y'all wouldn't even be what y'all are. Y'all do know we the ones pay the Robux for the kids. We might not play the games, but trust me, at home, do Roblox care to hear what some of the users think? It kind of makes you look a certain way if you don't want to actually hear reviews, so you can know how you can better your platform. Any business like that, you should actually want to hear, do some type of surveys. Let me ask my daughter real quick. Daughter, does Roblox do surveys that y'all can fill out? I just want to hear from a real kid. Do they ever offer like surveys? Like, hey, what do you think? 5 stars? Like, do they even do surveys? Like, where they ask? They have jobs? Okay, and what do these jobs help you guys do?
Just get Robux and just play it.
They say they have jobs. Are the jobs like other games?
Chick-fil-A.
Like game reviews? Game reviews.
Restaurants, basically.
Restaurants? That's weird. I'm gonna have to do more research. I'm not saying the concept of them working on the app is weird. I'm just saying, like, damn, how real are you trying to make it? They said they can have jobs on there where they work in a restaurant, or they, like, that's weird. If they don't feel like the real world, what are they trying to turn that into? Talk about virtual reality. Yeah, she said they can have jobs, they can have homes. And yeah, you already see the kids getting addicted to it. Like, yeah, they just prefer virtual reality over their own. But even with my kids, I'm fighting. No, you will not start believing more in the virtual world than your own reality. Not in this house. Reality is what's you brushing your teeth, you eating, you doing your studies. Like, literally, you still have a reality out here outside of the device. And you do have to tell your kids that, even if it's the PS5, the Game Boy, Nintendo Switch, whatever it is, if you don't remind them of that, they start to slowly. That's why I say I kind of like that they are considering that you have to be a certain age to even use the app. Okay? They trying to turn a blind eye, as if oh, we didn't know younger kids were on there. Yes, y'all do. How else does it become a billion users, bro? You thought there's just a billion grown-ups? A billion, not a million. Billion with a B. Like, that's a lot of users. Any account platform, and they have billions of users. Yeah, you better believe it's kids on there. See, TikTok is another one. I'm just coming to set the record straight, because they under fire again, and they keep trying to send the fire towards the parents. The parents, y'all wouldn't even be what y'all is without our money. Give us all our money back then, since you want to say, well, their kids shouldn't have been on it. It's too late to say that. Roblox is making millions. It says, don't let America video games teach your children. You be their teacher. Thank you. Amen. I agree that you will make it TV. It's crazy when you love your kids, you still want them to have a gaming, I guess, experience. Like, it's just the time of culture we live in, but you never want, kind of like I was describing, like, you never want them to become more in love with something that's not real versus their real life. Like, we actually, now that all this video game culture is out, we have to actually make sure we're doing it. Like, hey, don't forget about reality, or show them the value of real life. And it's really hard to do that. For struggling parents out there, we feel you at You Will Make It TV, because how do you show your kid the value of your life when you don't even have much? Well, this is how. You tell them that there's always somebody doing worse, first of all, because you do have a lot of those why me children. They're just not satisfied with the way life is. They don't understand, why was I born into a poor family? Like, they got questions. I ain't gonna say the youth is wrong. Let them ask their questions. Some of them want to know, well, why is this my life? They're mad as hell. And so their escape is video games. Don't you know a lot of therapists say that video games can be a positive escape? Yeah, they rather see them shooting zombies on the TV screen than actually out here hurting people. They actually rather see them, they just say it can be like a relief for some kids. Still, I don't think that means let the shit take over our kids' life. But they did do studies saying that video games help people through anger management, depression, all kind of stuff, mental health barriers. That's where, if I could speak as a parent, from experience, I actually do say that. I mean, any kid, if you think about it though, put a game in their hand, yeah, they gonna calm down. uh they gonna feel special. I don't know, whatever was worrying them, it's gonna go away, no matter what money class they're in. That's the thing. Even rich kids love gaming, but they wanted to come target the low income communities, talking about our kids don't deserve the game. I ain't gonna say they said it like that, but they're saying it in so many words, like, oh, you should be so busy with your bills, why your child got a game? If anything, us so busy with the bills, that's probably the main kids you see on that stuff. I'm not saying it's right, but look how slowly the internet has become like its own babysitter. Like, it's a babysitter service at this point. You want people to be at work 12 to 14 hours. Okay, what was their kids supposed to be doing? School is only a 6.5 hours. Just for those that didn't know, school ain't never lasted longer than that. Most kids right after school, guess what they pull out their pocket? Soon as they get on the school bus. Oh, if they don't pull it out, if they don't have it on them, guess what they're doing when they come through the door? Back in the day, you had to do your homework before you get on the game, but it was a good inspiration. I used to see kids zoom through their homework so they can get back on the Nintendo. I ain't gonna say none of y'all names. I wasn't no crazy gamer like that though. I was a weird kid. I'm ready to go to sleep when I get home from school. Like, I'm gonna eat and take a whole nap. I was just with me. I don't care what people say about my sleeping schedule. That's been known about me since a child though. I have always loved my sleep. Like, maybe some people need more sleep. That's another thing. Mental health specialists will tell you it's actually very healthy to rest, especially when you're fighting mental health barriers. When you are healing from something, baby, you're going to need some rest. In the hospital, they had them people in the bed, last I checked. At a mental health hospital, where do they have them? In the bed. I'm just saying, it shouldn't have to get to that point for people to know they need rest. Ain't nobody in the hospital just up walking around. They might be walking around sometimes. Most of the times, they're in the goddamn bed. I'm saying it so passionately with a cuss word because I can't believe people thought we was finna make it a trend to talk about how much somebody sleep. I will defend sleep to the end of the road, especially even sleep afterlife. What you mean? Let people rest in peace when they gone too. But while I'm alive, it's like ghosts, demons, I don't care who it is, angels, God himself, they know I advocate for sleep, bro. Because, like, once I did a deeper study about rest and how it really, like, what is happening with the body when you're resting. And then I didn't know it helped the brain on so many powerful levels like that. Like, I don't need to be put in a hospital or mental health bed to rest. I bet you I was doing it at home already, literally. You can tell I've had some today. Look what time I'm up. They'll say, "Oh, that person ain't working." Don't you know people have overnight jobs, or they do things at night when the rest of the world is asleep? But even back when I was a kid, that's known about me. Even my friends would be like, "Girl, you lazy." I was called lazy at an early age, though I had a job earlier than most of them. I really did. But even after work, I'm going to sleep. Period. Like, co-workers want to hang out. I didn't see how they still had energy. Them jobs where the co-workers like, "Let's go have a drink." Girl, I'm finna go home and go to bed. And I meant it. And then there's those days you felt so tired, but you came home, you didn't even go to bed. You actually stayed up 5+ hours, and you talking about you going to bed when you get off work. But I was just saying, most of these kids, when they get out of school, now it's the video game. Now it's checking my social media account. I do say that's better. Yeah, check it after school. But yeah, so who's the babysitter? The internet, the World Wide Web. And you know what's funny? It's called a web, so you got to be careful. Don't get stuck in it. I start clawing. I got so deep with it. I found an antidote. Like, forget finding my way at the web. Let's just burn it. If somebody's trying to trap me in it, I don't like that. I'm not saying that the internet is trying to trap everybody, guys, but you do have to pay attention to what stuff is called. It's called the World Wide Web. WEB, with like B as in boy, like web. Spider makes a web to trap its prey. Period. That's what a web does, ain't it? I said on the last segment, the only positive thing that a web does is catch fish. Oh yeah, maybe a hair net that help keeps your hair out of the food. But yeah, you name some more positive things a web does. So we do hear y'all. I think I speak for all the parents as a collective. Yeah, we listen to our kids on the internet. We was just wondering when y'all was gonna make the internet just a tad bit safer. Cause it's just too late to pretend that kids are not on it, bro. Like Roblox alone has 1 billion users. I'm not gonna say it no more. Go research it. You think all billions of them people is grown ups? I bet the kids make up 1 million. And that's too many. I'm telling you, ain't no million kids over 13, bro. So now we look at, okay, who's making the accounts? You got kids as young as 6 years old know how to literally make an account. They know how to put the profile picture, make a username. It's not hard. Y'all made it that easy, actually. The internet makers, the app makers. I'm not saying I'm here to beef with the app makers. I'm here to kind of call them out a little bit too as a parent, because how do you look? We spending money on Robux. We're supporting your goddamn app. And then when things come up, you just gonna blame us, the parents? That don't seem right. Sorry guys, I gotta warm up my coffee again. Man, if I don't buy me a new coffee thermal mug in a minute, I'm gonna go crazy. I buy a new one every year. Just those cups that keep your cup warm or cold. I gotta have it, bro, because I do not like warming up my coffee 1 million times. I need one of those cups. Anyways, I don't like that, bro. Don't sit there and try to put the parents under fire. The parents is the one supported your app. Without our kids, your app wouldn't have got as big as it did. That's just disrespectful to say, well, they should have been watching them. We know that part. But why do you not have other safety precautions on the app? Or maybe they need to come out with a public announcement again. Like, no, we do have safety things. Let us help you parents understand what Roblox. Like, you don't see them doing it. But it's okay for us to spend, because I was thinking I done spent at least 1,000, bro. It hurts to even know this, bro. It hurts to even think about it. But parents, it's time to think about it. $1,000? I didn't say this year. Now, don't be trying to put words in my mouth. I'm saying all together. 1 year, I probably did. I probably spent it. Because if you got 3 kids that play it, They all need $10. Then and then after 2 weeks, she done ran out of Robux, so she need like I just would do that. But I was just asking, is it wrong to it's their money if it's child support? And they say, hey mom, I want to spend this on the game. Cause they get real touchy feely about the child support topics. They be like, no, mothers and fathers shouldn't be spending it on this or that, right? But it's okay for us to go spend it on games for the kids, something that might not even be 100% safe for their mental health. But once again, I did say that scientists and psychologists have proven that gaming has helped some kids. Kids with I don't want to start calling out specific mental health disabilities, but just imagine somebody with ADHD, it helps them to sit down and focus on something for a second. But is it the right thing? You don't want to make that kid with ADHD more dependent on something like that, would you? It's just crazy to kind of see history unfold in its own way. It's like, yeah, the internet is making history, all right. It's making history. It's been doing it. But they only want to focus on messing people's reputations up on the internet. No, let's talk about some of these gaming apps, bro, because the stuff that I heard was going on Roblox is out of line, bro. They say anybody can just come on there and make an account. Remember I said that? Okay, so I already talked about the little kids doing it, but why do you have adults on there doing it? Well, that's because adults play Roblox. Like, I'm not here to judge them. You got adult gamers. I am judging you, though, if you making it just to get on there and entertain kids. That's weird as hell. Then, because they can walk up on each other and, like, chat, y'all. Like, walk up to another avatar and literally chat as if they're talking. Another kid told me they can like video chat, not video chat, audio chat, like you send audio messages back and forth. I said, what? I didn't know this was going on. Yeah. And I guess they just sit there and try to pretend like they sound like kids just to talk to kids. So I'm very fervently talking to my daughter, hey, don't be talking to nobody on there. She just, oh, whatever, mom. Yeah, okay. No, I am serious. Because I explained to her what I meant. Now, an avatar can walk up to you talking about, hi, what's your name? How old are you? As soon as they asking questions like that, just get off the game. Because why would a kid just, how old are you? They do that in person, not on the goddamn internet. In person, a kid might ask another kid, how old are you? But really think about it, y'all. Kids don't ask each other that. They might say, hey, when's your birthday? I don't know. I just have never known kids that to be the first question they ask each other. Kids just like kids. They not finna, hey, kid, how old are you? That's weird. Okay, so I'm just pointing out certain red flags to me personally that are red flags about that gaming platform. It's a whole lot of those avatars on there running around asking different avatars, how old are you? Red flag. Actually, I told my daughter I want her to get more in the habit of screen recording. Every device just about lets you screen record. So how we're gonna do it now that I'm learning more about this shit, you're gonna screen record every time you on her, because I might not be able to physically watch you the whole time you on her. In our household, no, I have a whole toddler that I'm probably busy with more times than none. Her big sisters, they don't need me like monitoring them as much as I would have to monitor a 2-year-old all the time. But even my 2-year-old, her Google device is already set to kids account. It is. Like, you can't just look up anything on my 3-year-old tablet. But and then the apps that's on there is just learning games. Like, I could show y'all right now on camera on my toddler's tablet. I'm very strict about that. Cause you got weirdos out here, bro. Like, just want to hack the baby account just cause she got one. We're not finna play them games. We need the security precaution measures on each device in his house. Okay, so I told my daughter, You're gonna screen record every time you Morgan. I ain't gonna mess with her, but I ask you to screen record every time you plan on there for a reason.
Makes sense.
It's because usually you can go back and play the recording, and I can see everything that happened every day that you play the game. Mm-hmm. But even if we have to go that far, don't you think that's a bit much? But I'm asking you to do it right now for a reason. We're staying on what we're on.
Plus, you had said not to go Roblox for like 2
Yeah.
years.
And just so y'all know, y'all probably in the background talking about why her daughter on Roblox at night. Didn't I just say it's billions of users? If you go on there right now, it is kids on there. I don't know where to. Don't get me started. I'm not here to judge other parents, but parents, I'm sorry. Our kids in the middle of the night are playing Roblox. Otherwise, the Roblox statistics wouldn't be what they are. Literally. Like, if you get on there right now, this time of night, it's a billion fucking users on there. Right now. And no, they're not just all adults. I'm sorry, guys. None of the parents want to be brought into it. It's too late. Now, me, I'm an honest parent. I think even when I go to sleep, my kids be up, sneak, and get on the game. They get up and sneak and get on the devices. Like, they just at an age. I don't have a big house like that where I can go lock them all up in a lockbox in the garage just to keep them off the devices when I fall asleep. So I'm speaking for most parents. Like, when we go to sleep, because we tired from an 8, 10, I wouldn't care if it's a split shift. Most jobs, you're tired when you get off. So you're not pretend sleep when you go to sleep. But yeah, that's those moments that the devil and the kids are taking advantage of. I'm not calling the kids the devil, but the devil is out there. What hours has the devil always worked in? The middle of the damn night. Now these days it's crazy because the devil is working in broad daylight. Even I agree with that. It's certain crimes that used to only be done at night, or it just seemed weird. Like, some of this stuff, they don't care. It'd be broad daylight, literally, like kidnappings and assaults and robberies in broad daylight. These people used to care. That's why they would do it in the middle of the night. Not that I'm trying to defend criminals, but things are getting pretty desperate out here when you say the day we start seeing daylight. This I say that that's the internet too. Like, it's weird. The internet have made people so much bolder. Cause what I saw, they're on there pretending to be up to your kid talking about how old are you on Roblox. Y'all didn't see that one news story? One guy picked a little girl up. He came all the way from another state. They end up finding her. I think she was in a some type of shed, like in the back. They said they didn't know nobody had been in that shed back of their house the whole time. A creep got somebody kid in there. So she's one of the good stories where they actually found the kid. But we're not going to be quiet about that. We need to actually repeat those stories. If it happened to one kid, it can clearly happen to anybody. So some kind of way they're luring them and trapping them, getting them out of the house. That's what lure means, LURE. They start with friendly conversations on those stupid game apps. And you can't tell me that's only Roblox, bro. Any game that allows the people to chat with the gamers and your kids are playing it, you might want to know who they're chatting with. Like, I was almost even wondering, like, is it some of us with internet jobs, are they targeting our kids specifically? You know? Because, like, internet work, off the internet work is work. And I don't like that. It's like, oh, if we don't want them on the internet, we'll just come after their kids on the internet. No, if the internet gonna be out here, it better be safe for everybody, or we really got a problem. Because now it begins to look like you're specifically targeting people with whole different accounts on different other. Like me, I don't play Roblox, but I'm probably known, or like a bigger, have a following on certain platforms. Right now, yeah, it's just YouTube, but there's been times I was on iHeartRadio, YouTube. You could probably still find some of my segments on some of those podcast streams. Spotify, you name it. I was what I'm saying, let me stop saying I was, because once you put that stuff on air like that, it's just out there. I just don't promote myself on those platforms, even platforms like LinkedIn. Once upon a time, I was just saying Arthur Tedder Sherry was very known on her. What you mean? And it's so funny. You could walk away from a platform for what, 10 years, 5 years, 3 years. Does that really mean you removed yourself? You removed your account. So you tell me how somebody would still want to follow you. You ain't even on that account no more. You're not even on certain major platforms no more. And with my story, I chose that. I can answer for myself at any time. I actually chose to get off of a lot of this shit. Like literally, bro. I wouldn't say it's a choice I wanted to make, but when it comes down to the safest choices sometimes, yeah, I done got off of so many platforms, and I know the time. Don't worry about me. I know the year and the times I got off of some of these. If I'm on YouTube right now, it's intentional. So I'm asking the question again for the parents and the children's safety. Some of y'all are out here notorious on certain platforms, but your kids are secretly famous somewhere too, and the shit is stupid. It's just stupid. It's making me feel like, okay, maybe they see us and they find out we have kids, and then they want to lurk on whatever our kids are lurking on. You do know those are kids, right? Trust me, the predators know. And we shouldn't be out here targeted just because we're doing some type of internet work. That's weird. That's why I say those apps that y'all think is funny, like T apps or certain apps where they are quote unquote exposing people household business. Man, God done already talked about it. I'm not saying just for me personally. I think that's a problem, a big problem. You call it the T app, talking about you exposing somebody's husband, but you didn't know that husband have kids somewhere. You on the T app talking about you're exposing somebody's man is gay, or somebody's woman is a hoe. Literally, that's the days we live in, bro. They just create apps just to air out people business these days. Cause let's call it what it is. It's their business. They wanna denormalize privacy, and I have a problem with that, bro. Like, no, we can be in your business long as we have one legit reason. Well, let me tell you something. Back in the day, the only people who had a reason to get in your business for one legit reason was the proper authorities. It's like people trying to help them do their job now. It's weird. Yeah, CPS. I saw her child on Roblox at 2 in the morning. Like, since when did the? I mean, if you don't see actual evidence of prevalent danger, since when has this become normalized that you just take one little piece of information and now you the new internet? Actually, they should start a team. We need it. That's what I'm here talking about this for. Start an internet investigation team. Because this boy that started this on his own, trying to expose Roblox, he's been actually targeted. That's why people are taking him to court. This is very serious. You think a person is lying if right after they talk about something on a public platform and they start to notice like certain hits at their money or at their rental property or with their car, that's where a person begins to notice that they are being targeted. And this kid is like a young guy. He probably no older than 21. I'm finna try to look him up. Cause and that's crazy. They're starting to be called out by the youth. You got youth out here that care more than adults do about things that just aren't right. And if that's not a call to like a warning before the judgment, I don't know what is. When a child stand up and tell you something ain't right, you can disregard them or you can listen. But I am a firm believer that a child is another one of those examples of a warning sign that God will use. Because maybe they don't listen to the adults all the time. So now who do you have to speak? The kids. And if our kid, the day that we are living in a world where our kids are not heard, it just becomes a dangerous place. So that's why I didn't go around asking adults what they know about Roblox. If anything, I've been asking kids and I've been getting the same answers. All of them have already seen the bullshit. They all have experienced it a time or two. And just like any other account, Roblox accounts can be. Ooh, I'm burping a lot. Where they come from? Roblox accounts can be hacked, just like any other account, any other social media account. I've been hacked on a few. I sure have. I've been hacked so many times. Actually, I don't even care to like, because some people they just go and remake an account. They like, oh, I've been hacked. Let me go make an account. Well, who really has the addictions here to the internet? Because it's not me. I've been willing to freely let some of those accounts go freely, like willingly. Other people they'll go just, oh, let me make a new one. They hacked it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but after so long, you just get tired of making new accounts because the person doing it, like literally, they're taking the fun out of social media, bro. I was one of the first ones to say it. It was more fun when your password was actually protected. It's just your account and you had privacy. Now you're advertising privacy, but people really don't have that. So all I'm saying, they need to go and change the things on their website. Be honest with the people. Hey, there's a possibility your account can be compromised, and then have some stipulations, some things that you can advise people to do once it happens to them. I feel like anybody who paid their money to an app, they should be the first ones in line. You should be trying to help. Hold on, y'all. I got to connect my charger. What I leave off saying? Like, bro, they should have a disclaimer. Like every social media platform, as many stuff is, because y'all wouldn't believe how social media has actually why they talking about all these homeless people outside. Hmm. You don't think social media have a big part to do with it? Yeah. Yep. I said it. Y'all out here talking about all the people that's homeless and the growing, increasing homeless rates. You do know that social media has a lot to do with why some of these people homeless. Literally. That's why after some of my homeless experiences, I didn't even get back on there. It depends on which platform you're talking about. Uh, Facebook, I ain't been back on there. IG, I ain't been back on there. LinkedIn, I ain't been back on there. Y'all want me to keep going down the list? I'm not trying to take away from the credibility of these platforms, but these are platforms I feel like can definitely work on the safety and protections of their users. They want to holler, oh, well, we make it possible for you to be monetized. Oh yeah, I forgot that part. Do y'all know how much money Roblox has created opportunities for people? I heard some of these gamers were able to change their whole life just through content they make. I might need to become a part of this. Some of the money I heard these people make, I don't know how they're doing it, baby girl. I'm talking to my daughter real quick, but it says some of these people have they so Roblox lets you make money? Like how does that work? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says some of them become creators and their games actually make money on that platform. Oh, if enough people play it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it actually create money opportunities for y'all that said we just let when you're talking about that game, know what you're talking about. I don't think a parent is bad because they let their kid play Roblox. When I know that it's actually like whole opportunities. Certain gaming analysts, what's them people that make games, they found some of their best creators to help them make those games right there on the Roblox app. They were able to see people's gifts and talents with game creations. I forgot what the technical name is for it. A person that helps build games. What's they called? Like digital designers. I don't know. Gaming analyst. I was just letting y'all know some of these gaming companies found their literal employees on the Roblox app. Okay, you got some people that how do you think they got their record deal? Somebody discovered them right there on YouTube. Somebody discovered them right there on Facebook. Somebody discovered them right there on IG. Why do y'all think all these businesses is on IG and stuff? Um, somebody in the chat says a vampire walk. What are they talking about? Vampire pulls out a tampon and says, "I'm having tea." Ha ha ha! Funny. Uh, Fisher says, "Don't let America's video games teach your children." Oh, I read that one already. Somebody said that game is so boring. I don't know why anyone likes it. Just to the person that said that in the chat, they like it because it's not just one game, y'all. It's a series of billions of games. They get to create the environment, the avatar, and the pretty much gaming. What's the word? They just create game rooms, y'all. What's that other app? What's the name of it? I'm trying to think of it. Not next door. It's this other app where they get to it's just like different rooms, like chat rooms or something. That's practically all Roblox is. A billion chat rooms where different people could go join a room of what they want to do. This is historical though, so I gotta talk about it. And I'm happy that later on, when my kids are adults, they can give their own opinions about what it was like to live amidst the Roblox era. You know what I'm saying? It's different me talking about it versus a kid who actually experienced playing it at the time. Just like us, all we can talk about is Nintendo and the first PlayStation when it came out. We can tell our kids what it was like. You know what I'm saying? Like having to blow the games just to get it to work and clean the disc just to get it to play right, kind of like a DVD. That's what we went through to play games. And we used to use the VCRs. The good old VCRs, y'all. Actually, my very last time having a VCR was not that long ago. This one I had, it was a 3-in-1. It was a stereo, a VCR, and a DVD player. Like I might not have had all the nicest things in life, but I have had like antiques like that, if that makes sense. I even seen a real record player, not at an antique or a thrift store. We had one in our home. They're really nice, I guess. But now that I'm into like historical things, interesting, you would put this like stick down on the record, put the record in. Some records have a front and a back, and you could just play records. That's another thing I'm doing is taking free gifts from people. Won't the devil try to make you miss out on your help? So I'm not saying I'm done taking all gifts from people, but I am done taking gifts from people when I don't know where you got it from. Number one, people are doing stupid stuff like one time somebody gave me something. It wasn't even for me, but they gave me something they feel like I could use for the family. And somebody else came behind them after they gave me the gift for the family and said, if I were you, I wouldn't accept it. I didn't know whether to take it as a warning or I'm like, well, it looked okay. It looked brand new. And the person was like, no, I mean, I heard they got that from such and such. And I'm like, what? Because where they said the person got it, I'm like, well, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I went right to where I had put the item and found the lady and tried to give it back to her. Cause it's like, and she's like, sweetie, why are you giving this back? I said, uh-uh. Somebody said you got this. It hurt my feelings to tell her, but I'm not about to just take anything from anywhere. You are already a stranger, so it had hurt her feelings though. Like, I wouldn't give you nothing that's stolen. Or I said I didn't think so, cause me, I feel vibes on people for myself, and so I'd rather just continue to do that. Like, if a person feel like I shouldn't take something from somebody somewhere, I mean, they can tell me now, but I rather go off of what I felt with the person, because I can say no. How I am now, I can just say no, like, no thanks. People done offered all kind of things. That's crazy. It's different if I ask for something, but like if somebody offer, I think we should all watch those offers. I believe offers can be positive and good and come from good places, but why would we think everyone is just that? An offer is something totally different from asking for something. Like, hey, can I have a piece of meat? Versus a person saying, you want a piece of meat? Or like just offering it. It's crazy. Roblox has a lot to offer. Um, there's so many influences on there. But these days, me personally, nobody needs to worry. This is you will make your TV. I'm encouraging the other parents too. But these days, and I mean recently, these days, recently and today, I just more check in on my child on that app because they do. It's sad to know. I already told her we're getting closer to you just getting off of it. I know it won't be an easy transition. I heard some of y'all in the chat. It's a very famous thing right now. Like, that's hard when things are trending and you have children. It's almost like I'm competing with the trend, but I'm not though, because I'll never compete with a trend. How can you compete with a trend? It's already a trend. It already wins. But trends are usually seasonal. Like, they last for so long. Sorry, Roblox. We're not saying we're looking for you to go out of business anytime soon, but every trend, just like some apps, people still use them. It don't matter how old it is, but they just get like less usable after so long. Look at MySpace. It really happened. Nobody gets on there anymore, bro. It's a whole example, guys. I brought MySpace back up lately. People were like, man, I forgot about that app. I'm like, bro, y'all can't forget about MySpace, bro. I only bring it up because I was in that era, literally, when it came out. Like, uh, so I know how they could be for the kids, but I'm still a part of that younger generation where we are being introduced and kind of fed that kind of influence in our childhoods. If you were not fed that through your childhood, you're still different from us. What Kendrick Lamar say? They not like, they not like. It's not a bad thing, guys. We're not rubbing it in as we're not being humble, but we deserve our respect. Like, hey, y'all are the first generations to really. Y'all were the first kids during these times. Yeah, they deserve a respect, bro. It's not like give us everything. A lot of y'all say this generation just want y'all to give to them. There's still some hardworking people in this generation. There's some people just now starting off working, and y'all remember how that is getting your first job or getting your first fresh opportunity to make money. During the Roblox era, what did I mention? They have opportunity to actually do that on this app. Now, yes, we may pay money for Robux for our kids or when we're playing Robux. If you're an adult fan of Roblox, you probably know what that's about too. They have accounts and they can buy these Robux points, okay? Or Robux dollars so they can spend money on their virtual realities. The thing is, it's real money, so you can give the people respect if they say something need to change a little bit, or I'm just being a part of that side of it. I agree with the other parents and young influencers who are speaking up about it. Speaking up about what exactly? I cannot sit here and say I know everything that goes on Roblox. I can't. Even if my daughter, even when my kids don't use it no more, I'm not gonna know what's going on Roblox every day unless I just choose to sit and watch and examine it like that. Like, people are doing other things with their lives. That's why you probably see more youth, teens, kids on there versus, I can't say versus adults. It's adults on there. That's the point of this topic. I'm telling y'all, that's not bad. Roblox, I guess, is for everybody. It's just like everybody knows what their behavior should be, bro. On the internet, we know it's not just Roblox, but they do. They've been shining a light more attention on some of these apps. Y'all saw TikTok get banned for 24 hours. It wasn't even 24 hours, honestly, y'all. I think, wasn't it? It was TikTok only got banned for 2 hours. Was it 2 to 4 hours? In some places, all y'all got scared too. They like, why she ain't putting herself in it? I did not care about that, bro. But I'm not saying it don't matter. Sorry, TikTok fans and users out there from You Will Make It TV. It don't matter. But when we're talking these topics and the appropriate behaviors and inappropriate behaviors that should and should not be going on these social media apps, I was one of those people. I really didn't care. I was like, yeah, all right. When Trump banned, I don't know if it was him particularly, but it was kind of like it doesn't have to be here. They weren't going to ban TikTok everywhere. Do you know it was just going to be banned here? They're still going to have it in the countries that want it. That's the thing about TikTok. But I was just telling you, I don't know if you knew that. I was saying it on my live too. But yeah, that was a crazy time. But yeah, y'all need to remember that even if they do that, it would just be here, or maybe certain states would implement it, the ones that want to. So I'm saying, should it be more of an option, or because when things are whole banned or have stricter stipulations, you at least give people a choice with what, you know what I'm saying, they have access to when they get on there. So people are saying it's harmless. It's an animated gaming spot. Okay, gaming platform. People are saying it's harmless. Like, how can you use characters on a game to be inappropriate? But people use anything to do that. If they just want to be inappropriate, they're going to be inappropriate, I guess. I'm not defending it, but yeah, people been showed us that they doing inappropriate things on the internet. Why would we think that's not going on the gaming app, bro? Um, Now when they start showing us this, what do? They do ban accounts though. They ban them all day, every day. I'm sure they have a lot of people they be having to ban off of there. The problem is they go make another one. If it's the same people, you gotta, I guess, watch their ass. Like, hey, you can't be on there. So that's what it is. Just the guy was more speaking up about it. What's the guy named David, the owner of it? His name is David something. Is he Russian? He looks like a man. Anyways, that's his name though. Shout out to him though. I mean, when they make these big platforms like this, yeah, they're successful. But it probably is scary for them too, because it's like that's who the fire come back on sometimes when some of this crap is going on. Because it's like it's your platform, bro. Just like with Facebook. Who is that? Mark Zuckerberg? That's really funny. Everybody wants to be in the owner or creator spot, right? Of something. Especially when it's successful. It blow up. Or they happy just to be a part of it. Just to be a part of the team. Because they do have staff with some of these platforms. They have staff, staff, employees that work for them that help make these platforms possible for us. So it's never just the owner doing it by themselves, guys. They have whole teams that help them try to help keep the users safe. Period. And it's like it always come back. People start talking about the bigger guy, like who owns it. Then it's like, are you listening to the people, the users, and what they're going through? If you got a billion accounts all the time, there probably is a lot of stuff to have to go through. But like I said, people need to, not him. He, in my opinion, should just listen more to the users. I think I don't think they do. They just be because like when somebody put in a what is it called, a complaint about another user, it's just crazy. Like, what do they even read the stuff? Because sometimes y'all ban the other people that wasn't doing that, or like it wasn't their fault. They'd just be like, "Oh, you were saying this." Like, what was the other commenter saying? Or the person will say the other person didn't get banned, just them. But they be the whole one that I don't bother them people. It's called the report section. Most apps have it. They saying we just letting our kids use it. No, our kids know the report button. Spam. Get this out of here. You also can block users, can't you? Just talking those safety tips here on You Will Make It TV. If you're gonna be on there, use the features that do help us. Sometimes you have to block an account. What did I say? They just make a new one. Not all of them. I'm not talking about nobody particular. It just look like what if you got that many users harassing people, be having to report people and stuff. What do they say? They said at the beginning, guys, when people are signing up for an account, we're gonna need to hold people accountable. It tell you right there, don't be doing this or that, or we gonna ban your account. Don't it? They don't need your. Sometimes you do have to report stuff because they might miss something, but they do that first. If they see it, if the, I had to doing misconduct. How many of y'all out there have gotten banned with an account from an account though? It hurt my feelings when it first happened to me on one platform. I was like, anytime I've personally had a social media account, I always try to be good on her. Social media is just like the real world though. That don't mean people ain't. It's just like the owners, everybody got to understand that what the users go through, bro. Like the users of account, and just about everybody have accounts. So the World Wide Web is just like the world. Maybe that's what they're trying to tell us. If you own something where other people have accounts, that's why I said we do need to know about the block features, spam features, reports. You do need to know that. It ain't about snitching. People be on the internet tripping like hell on some of these apps. I'm just preaching to the people a little bit about the internet. They said, no, don't bring God preaching in the internet. We're bringing it, bro. That the internet world is just like the real world. It really is. It probably ain't the same thing, but some of the things that can be transferred back and forth is like it's the real world. Then I said it's like the real world. Like people a whole start a comments argument with you. I done seen some comment arguments go long chats like over a post, like somebody just opinion. People post things like they'd be like, no, her hair's brown, look at it, idiot. They be whole arguing with us. It'd be over something little, like I wouldn't say it's serious, like that's what the comment section for, you know what I mean? Like let people, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but trust me, platforms they'll ban somebody if it's too bad. They gonna do it they damn self. You don't have to report anything. It's just I say a matter of them catching up with it. Like they don't just they do seem to do that. Most platforms they ban who they want to, bro. I'm one of those that believe that, like, because people just because reporting they're not just gonna always do something because you reporting somebody. That's your opinion. Some of y'all had those. I did. I can only speak for me and like people I know that experienced it. But uh, I'm the type to read the reason. If you ban me from something or say that I'm suspended for it, I'm going to read the reason. They just be sending. I don't know why that matters to me, bro. If you ban me for something, that's the first thing I'm finna look at is the reason, bro. I'm finna read all of it down to the period. Cause I feel like just like in these social media streets, on these internet streets, just like I am in my real life, I try to be good in them. Y'all know the internet is a world in itself. The internet is a whole, it's another world, but it is a world, bro. Thank y'all for hanging out with me at You Will Make It TV tonight. We love you. We got to be careful on these apps. Where was I at though? Yeah, it's like, that's my opinion though. The World Wide Web is just like the world. And some of us, you hurt our feelings when you ban our, because it's crazy. Okay, if they gonna do it like that, like I told y'all, people just make another account. What is the point of banning people? I have other questions. If they can hold get on there again. Oh, I think they have something though where if you truly ban on the same device, even if you try to make another account, it ain't gonna let you. But that's probably another level of shit there. Uh, it depends on what platform you're on. They don't be playing it no more. But I was saying, what's the point of banning people, bro? Like they just can make another account. Like certain people, when they get banned from an account, bro, it don't matter if they try to make a. I don't know how I be knowing, but if you use that same device, I'm trying to help people. It ain't letting your butt make another account on that device. Period. So you might have to get another one, but they be trying to make new accounts out there. Just like it's so stupid, bro. What the internet? They be using stupid usernames, right? I don't know. They just be made, and then you like, is this the same? If one person can have 10 or 20 accounts, they're just making it stupid now, bro. Just make sure they're useful, not out here fucking harassing people with them. Just make sure they're useful. You can have 10, 20 accounts, but what are you doing with them? For me,
Yeah, so I still play now.
it's a video.
Yeah, because you have to record
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. I'm just saying, what's the point of banning a person account, bro? Not me, but we were just having story time. I have had it banned before, and I like to read. That's all y'all got to do. Double check why. Cause I'm like, I'ma always fight when my account is banned at any given time, but I don't have to. But sometimes I just feel like I'm a fight because I don't even. The internet streets is just like the streets, bro. Like I don't even bother people on there, so I'm gonna read it if you say my account banned, like, cause they usually have a appeal section. Like, hey, you want to appeal this? I don't think people pay attention to that. You really can't. You got to read stuff. Appeal don't mean you gonna win, but they'll at least hear like, no, I don't like this decision. That's the point of an appeal. I don't like this. Am I? Yeah, that's the point. Even when you ban from some of these, they let you do that. Like you have the option. They don't mean people. They what they do? Go skip their ass over there and make a new account. You didn't even have to do that. Just appeal the decision. Try it first. If you don't feel like your account should have been banned for something, talk file an appeal with that social media platform. I'm trying to think. I think I've done it once or twice. Cause bro, sending it this way for no reason is crazy, bro. Like who wanted my video banned? Let me push this appeal button. What did I do? What did I say? Some of these videos, some people say some of these videos they can't believe they out there, but their stuff get banned. You're not showing nudity, cussing, anything. You're not showing violence. They done had whole videos of people fighting, doing pranks that make people mad, all that. That's why that's not gonna work. They be just hating on accounts talking about report. Y'all think them people don't see that? Even on gaming on gaming apps like Roblox, it be people on there doing it. They just want to ban your account. It ain't even your real name. Probably like a user. You don't have to use your real name on Roblox. Only the people that know though. But for those that don't know, we're talking about a very popular game. It's called Brookhaven.
Yes, Brookhaven.
Not Minecraft, not Legos. We're talking about Roblox. How long have they been out?
Like
Since
almost two, and then
I bet Nana knows.
I actually have no idea.
I just wonder how long. I know they're not that old. That's my point. It's a new modern game that the kids play on their phones, tablets, because you might have grandparents that come across my stream. That's what we're talking about. Uh, that's what it is. When y'all see y'all grandkids on it, it's a game that's popular. Grandkids, nieces, nephews, kids at the schools, the daycares. Roblox is still probably more prevalent in elementary and middle school, but really that's the thing. Ain't no age. It's just the kids more love it. Like ain't no age range with this platform. So if I had any advice for the David guy, I would just say he needs they need people to first of all pay more attention to those complaints because it's like if you're not actually paying attention to the ones where people telling you that they're doing the wrong things, that could be a problem too. Because that's a whole avoidable moment. If a account has been reported, why not pay attention to it? And then pay attention to how many reports. That's why I say having one standing account is kind of better. Because then you could see like more like, okay, why is this account being uh why is people trying to ban this account? Like just look at the complaints more, bro. Yeah, because people do be doing inappropriate things. And I don't believe like violence, nudity, cuss words are the only inappropriate things you can do on the internet. Like you can hold be being weird, bro. Why is it like that, y'all? We need some internet police at this time. Like people keep that on Grand Theft Auto on the gaming streets, please. And the internet streets, that needs police too. The internet streets. For real, bro. Like what are y'all doing? On Roblox? It be kids on there. What are y'all doing, bro? If anything, they should ban the adults, bro. I mean, do you think? I just want your opinion.
People just fake their age on there.
No, they should ban all the adults off of there, bro. They already have social medias for the adults.
Very weak, so like
They
just
an adult can go buy them a PS5, in my opinion, bro. Like, get off of Roblox. That's for the kids, bro. That's my opinion. They need to go buy them a game system. Plug it up in a room and play that. I'm trying to see what else they can do. It's games on your phone devices. These people be playing like they're checking their memos and emails. Me, I play old fashioned games. These folks sitting up here on Roblox. I'm just having my roasting moment because I'm serious to the world about this. If I think it would just be better uh, for the kids. Because why they got to get off of it? You can look at it and tell it's more anything animated. It's more like the youth, the kids, bro. But I don't know. You got so many people gaming. Is that big, Morgan? So what are they gonna do about it? Gaming is that big of a deal. I don't even think it's Roblox. Like, bro, if Roblox didn't exist. other shit. Like, think about that, guys. If Roblox didn't even exist, which is billions of users, because Roblox is not the only game I'm sure a user plays. It's just they have that many users. Are these old accounts, or are y'all counting the accounts you banned with that big of a number? If you're gonna count those, I only feel like it need to be something serious if you ban an account though. You gotta be serious as hell. They be banning accounts for reasons of what somebody said. If it's not like a threat though, in my opinion,
I heard someone got banned just for saying hi.
my daughter said she knows somebody got banned just for saying hi. I believe her too. That's exactly what we're talking about. If it's not like a threat at somebody, or like, that's why are you banning people over what somebody said? If it ain't a threat, like, oh, I'm gonna come to your house, or I'm gonna like directly do something, just let the comment be. You're a commenter, comment. But people be getting whole banned for comments, bro. What did they say?
It's not YouTube. No, look.
What did they say, bro?
They had said hi, just their friend, and then someone reported them. I think.
Oh yeah. I told y'all that's the beginning of getting banned. Somebody reported your ass. It'll make you mad, just like the real world. That's why I'm like, is the internet getting dangerous? Because it kind of affect our emotions. Next thing you know, you done check the internet. You mad. It's like, stay off of it then. No, but they will report your page, and that's the whole reason that they'll just, should we ban this video? Oh, they'll ban your whole account.
Yeah, they can ban your whole account. I had got banned for like
Dang.
just for standing up for this girl who was getting bullied
Mm-hmm.
for speaking another language, and I don't get why I got banned.
They can talk in other languages, but no, I've known them to ban videos, like maybe not the whole account. It got to be serious as hell to ban the whole account. Like, what did somebody say? You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, do the You Will Make It TV supporters hear me? What is this? It gotta be bad if you get banned, bro. Like, whole ban. Sometimes they just do it for 30 days. How long does it last on that game?
Well, sometimes it can even be permanent, but I had got like banned.
It can be permanent.
Yeah, I got banned for 7 days, and it was almost 30 for standing up for someone, which is actually weird.
So do they take your Robux while you're banned?
No, but I don't know why my Robux.
Yeah, like, what if you got points on there? How you gonna ban me? If I got Robux, yeah, they can't ban you if you just bought Robux. The reason better be serious, bro. Some of this stuff they let other people post. Like, what? But people, I appreciate the report, but I'm just not a person that uses it a lot. I promise. On any social media I was on, like, I don't know, if a person comment, I could just block them, bro. It take a lot for me to like hold report your ass. Can't you just block the account? I just think that's childish to report somebody over a comment. That happened.
Well, unless they actually said something really offensive.
We could be wrong. Y'all don't have to agree with You Will Make It TV. We're trying to help people make it. You are setting people back if you are banning their account for stupid reasons, bro. Like, a comment somebody said, oh, because they'll try to say it's like a hate comment or something. Like, bro, if the person didn't threaten them, y'all being threatened by whole opinions. That's why some of it they call clickbait. Some y'all don't know. Some people just they call them trolls. They comment stuff just because. That's why I say if you don't know the internet, you really don't. It shouldn't really make you mad, but more people are doing that. More people are actually allowing the internet to piss them off, bro. Like, and it's just crazy because that's like the internet, bro. It's another world. You live in this one, but y'all like, no, they real people. So if y'all was real people in the world, you wouldn't even be having an internet beef. You wouldn't even be commenting back and forth to each other if you weren't on the internet. More people should go. It don't hurt, guys. Maybe we should start a challenge here. You will make it TV like 3 days a month, no internet, and see what it does. Absolutely no internet. Look at the results on the days that you did it, and then look at the results on the days that you use it. That's all you can do. I hope. I don't know. I just hope they didn't think that. I feel like when they ban people, they're just gonna go make another account. They can even use a whole new platform. They be trying to dictate what platforms people should be on. Like, since when did we start doing that? They just gonna report you to death. Literally, like all that person could just go make that person could just go make another account, bro. I already got just to let them know, I already got ideas backed up on real actual mission, power mission business channel ideas. Just like Roblox. Y'all be my daughter done cried because they banned her. I don't know what she was doing on there. Oh yeah, that's the reason sometimes because you got Robux on there. Like, so do you still have your Robux on the new account if they do that?
Well, if they ban you permanently, you have to make a new account. But
And then where do your
account
Robux go that was on there?
to them, they just take your money and don't give you your money back.
Okay, they probably owe us. They owe us for sure. For I already said it on the stream. They owe us $10 from 2 weeks ago. Thanks, Roblox. I'll be calling y'all soon. I don't know. I guess y'all gonna put it back on my card, or or you guys are gonna put it back on her account. I ain't gonna say the name publicly.
So I had like exit out of the whole app, and then when I got back on there, no Robux, just gone.
We're hold on. We're going to not say the username of the account, but I will be cause I thought about it at first, but I don't want all these people following you on there. But I am calling Roblox for real. Y'all, if they hear this stream, if they hear this stream, Roblox, y'all owe us $10 for sure, but probably more. But cause I heard when y'all ban somebody account if they have Robux, the money just goes back to you guys. Oh, if they ban you permanently, not that 30 days.
Your account and your Robux is gone.
What?
Yep. If they ban you permanently, but if they ban you temporarily, your Robux is safe.
Oh, okay, cause it's the same account.
Yeah, so it's not actually like not banned. It's just I don't know.
Now
It's just not able to.
they Roblox, you guys are free to comment in the chat. It'll not in the chat, but in the comment section. It might actually make the kids very happy. But I know y'all don't mean no harm, but somebody on there took our Robux. I didn't even know that was possible.
I was like just glitching, and then
Uh-huh.
I exited the app and re-entered it, and then it was just like gone. I should have
Yes.
like 50
We actually turned that. Don't get me started. I think I did a complaint thing about it already. I haven't heard anything. Oh, okay. I thought I did.
I don't know.
Yeah. I never got around to it. That's what I'm saying. People be thinking you just haven't called back about things. Like sometimes you could be moving so fast, people owe you money. Like, period, bro.
I should have spent my Robux.
It's $10 to y'all. Do you know what you can do with $10 today? We just love our kids. We try to support Roblox. We buy the stupid Robux. That's something they need to fix, bro. Like a person shouldn't be able to hack somebody's damn Robux. I don't think how do they do that? That's crazy. Literally like 3 minutes after we bought the Robux, 3 minutes, literally. It just started going down. That's what was funny about it. Right. It started with like 100. It just start the numbers just start going. You literally showed me. It started with like, cause how much Robux do $10 get you? 80, 400. That's right, y'all. She got it right. The 199 buy you how many?
I want my Robux back.
No, look, show them you're a fan. How much do the 99 cent get you 80 points? I don't even play Roblox,
No,
but
make sure 99.
no, 99 cent, which is $1, get you 80 points, bro. However this game works. And then it go to 2.99, 5.99, $10, you get 400 points. So I was just slowly watching the numbers go down. Like I don't even play the game, but I'm like, didn't we just buy those? I don't know. They owe us $10, bro. But it's not a big deal. But it is. It's already talking about it's serious. It's already talking about people are trying to sue them, but they never get far with it. Don't they say that everybody they try to sue them? So, oh hell no! What kind of game company is this? Y'all can't get mad. People are just trying to help you. Like, hey, you need to do this or that so your game is safer. Or, especially if you don't have people spending money, like they want to be professional at that. Like, oh yeah, you can buy Robux. Okay, well, you have to make sure people are not stealing those. They would have to hack their person whole account. I guess that's been going on. That's what's been going on. So y'all can hack accounts and steal people Robux. That's pretty much theft, bro. Like because a person has to use their card to buy that, even if it, even if it is a gaming app. It's just like who would want to do that? Like I'm asking Morgan, who would want to steal 400 Robux?
No, the stove.
You had only got to, you only, she only got to spend 50 of them. That's right,
I only
right?
stole 50 Robux.
You had 50 left.
I'm supposed to have 50 left.
Y'all owe my daughter 50 Robux, okay? I know for sure we paid the one with $10 for 400 points, but I ain't even been on it like the other people. Like, oh, I'ma sue y'all. Nope. But I have been saying it because some days it's just overbearing. Like, and plus, it's people on there making fake account. That's on every social media thing though. That's why it ain't fun no more, bro. Like, people ain't even being themselves. They just making fake ass accounts. And they just taking the fun out of social media, bro. Like everybody know it didn't start off like that because it was brand new to everybody. Like those are just the days we'll never get back. People going fake account this whole out, like fake account it to the end. I ain't gonna say that because I'm trying to think. Oh, have I been guilty of ever making like what's a fake account, bro? Like, what does that really mean when a real person is making it? You know what I mean? But any account I'm on, I actually use it. Like personal use, it's actually me. It's like people shocked to see that some of us still use the internet and it's us. We are the frontliners now, like the old schools. Like we ain't showing nothing extra, nothing less, bro. Like it's just us on the internet. It's like it scared people now. Like you ain't being fake with the rest of us. No, bro, everybody ain't doing that. I don't need no fake account to do much. Even if I make one real quick because I want to go check something,
I
like,
already
bro,
made you one on my phones.
on what?
A Roblox account.
It ain't fake. It's just for the mall.
I know that's
You
what I mean.
see? No, that's a good example though. Like
I need
if
to
if
make
I make
one.
an account just to keep up with my kids on any social media thing, it's not a fake account just because I don't announce the account. You feel me? It could be like that on any social media platform. Like where you just get on there and make an account. You don't even. That's how I started off on YouTube. To be honest, like uh, I didn't even subscribe to nothing, bro. Like when I first started using YouTube personally, it's just funny to think about. I don't know about other people, but go back to the days that y'all first started using YouTube, bro. Like not even as a YouTuber, because everybody started somewhere. But I used to just enjoy YouTube, like movies, uh, stuff like that on YouTube, movies, documentaries, the whole podcast and news channels. I always been on that too, though. Like just listening in on them. I was probably just more of the commenters of the world. I always been that though. That's what's crazy about it. Like in the beginning culture of social media, it wasn't even like bad to comment, bro. Like it wasn't dangerous either. Like we would just have open debates. It was real cool. Like we was doing it before YouTube, bro. I know people deserve their YouTube respect. It's like I ain't even mad at it, bro. But I'm giving respect on all the ages of social media, bro. Like we used to could comment, and it's just what it was. I mean, we I don't know how I'm built. We not intimidated by no comments, bro. But do know comments play a major part into what can feed into a person being blocked or banned, bro. Ban is something only the account owners can do. BAN. Block, that's a feature for the actual users. I'm just saying, I'm more the person. I'm a block an account, and I'm sure that the owners they know this about their companies. People have the right to ban. I'm sorry, they have a right to block before you try to tell them to ban somebody. I bet they just be like shaking their head at some of these reports, like, bro, why are you? If somebody didn't say something to you personally, like on a threat level, why really would you ban? Why would you report somebody to make them be banned? But if they do something like come at you wrong, I can see reporting them. And then but other than that, yeah, you can always block a person. block block. I got so probably a lot of y'all too. You just end up with a collection of friend requests. I had that going on because certain apps only let you add so many people. Like it can only get to a certain number. And I don't think I've ever reached that, but I have reached a point where I've already been at that level, bro. Just like inboxes unread. It seemed little, don't it? But some people they gotta check every message in their DMs or on their social media platforms. Like me, I've been like that, bro. Like what's crazy is gonna be a lot that I probably do have been shown to respond to. But I bet you if you look at it again, there's a whole lot I didn't. You see? And then I just got like even better at it. Like, no, no new friend requests. Or I pay close attention to the you just go check out a profile. Like, damn, you requesting me. Like, who are you? But I've been like, stop spending time on it. Yep. Cause that's a lot of your time just to go to somebody profile to see who they is, to see if you want to friend them. Like you get to a certain level, you're not doing that no more, bro. Like request is just a part of the internet world, unless you actually know somebody finna request you and they be like, hey, I'm finna request you. Like that's different. But people just people just sending those, thinking people still looking at those, bro. It make me laugh. Like, who's still doing it in these internet culture days? For real. Like, if you know you don't know that person, and that's what's crazy about it. Even if you know that account, you have to make sure you know that account before you actually approve the request. Like, it's so much that come with it, and I'm like, oh, I can do without social media for a while, at any time, like easily, bro. Cause I just until they have like other things that just make it more like user friendly in a way that we're 100% safe. Which with the way I can't believe people still getting scammed on the internet. Really, it almost seemed like no matter what we change, they have a new scam. They come with these apps. People find a new way to harass people. They just they go around other ways, bro. I'm finna get off of here. But we are getting closer to the times where our streams are getting longer. You guys will be able to interact with us more often right here live. Talk to us in the chat, hit that like button, subscribe, and begin to share very insightful topics with You Will Make It TV about very real subjects that just surround us every day. And how much they relate to history. The reason we go back and reflect on history when it comes to the internet is because things were, we can't deny it, things were a lot different without it. But I do believe the generation of you today deserve the respect as actually being the children to be raised during the era of certain advancements. Like, we can't forget that part. Like, how does it make them? How does it challenge them? And how does it make them? We know this usually will make it TV, but like I said, the internet is a whole nother world. Like, how does it affect them? Once again, I already went over the fact that statistics show that actually self-harm incidents have actually risen in percentages since the existence of the internet. So you had people commit suicide attempts way before the internet, of course, but they have been more prevalent, like I said, since the existence. So just interesting stuff. We love you, Roblox, but yeah, just what are their pending solutions? Like, when people can just make it's even so you already have the kids that be on there being inappropriate. Not all of them, but some of them. You already got kids and teens and different, huh? Yeah, like uh, then you have to worry about the older ones that shouldn't even be on there. Uh, Trying to interact with the different avatars and characters and profiles. I mean, maybe it is good. You got some people asking around like, how old are some of these kids? And that's the thing on Roblox. You don't know who's telling the truth. You're just going off of what birthday do you put in there. It's a real problem. But at least physically, we can still see our kids. Like, if they're on them in the house, you're watching them on there. But the reason they say watch them is because, like they said, some of these people been meeting up with the kids right there from the game, and I'm like, what? So that's what they mean with watch your kids too, not just in the house and checking the device and checking the messages when they're on those games. But yeah, what are they doing outside when they go outside? Or when they going somewhere, who are they meeting up with? All that stuff, especially if they were on spending some times on these games or apps before before they left. That's just the type of stuff we got to pay attention to now. We always believed in kids going outside having fun, but it's like, dang, just because the internet world exists now, you actually got to watch them outside. What kids you know always just played on the porch? They go outside the porch. They go to parks and out. That's what kids do. But if they've been spending time on the internet in the house and now they going outside, it's like, yeah, we gotta watch them both ways. Yeah, that's a real topic conversation in a lot of households today. It's like, oh, okay, well, if you're gonna spend more time on the internet, I just rather your friends more come over here where I can see them, where I can see you guys together, because just that's what they're doing now. Some of them are meeting up off the internet. I don't know what be people point with that as if they ain't never met nobody. I didn't say it's bad or wrong. We just know it's wrong for kids. Okay, they should never be going going to meet or see somebody and the parent they met that they met on the internet. But as far as some of us adults, y'all got to be honest, because anybody business can get put out there anyway. The way the internet is set up, it's crazy. But adults, y'all definitely been meeting each other on the internet. It's funny how that culture still seeps into our lives, and even if we never thought about it, uh, the kids are seeing you. You might say that's your private life because you're on a single dating app or some social media app your kid don't know about. But at some point, would you tell your kid like, "Yeah, I met such and such on the internet"? I mean, what would your kid think of that? You see, but people just slowly started joining the culture of doing things. Even with those dating apps, singlesmeet.com and whatever else they got out there. They even got Christian singles meets and stuff, dating, speed dating, what's those things? Speed dating events where you can come meet somebody. That's still like catfish stuff, bro. Like you don't know. Oh yeah, blind dates. That's definitely catfish. But pretty much that's what you're doing though. When you meet somebody on the internet, that's a whole blind date. A blind date is anything you don't know what the date look like till you pull up. I heard some people had stories where they saw the person and they was disappointed. I ain't even trying to be funny because this is You Will Make It TV. For the most part, I'm trying to inspire people. But I'm just making a point. There have been people that meet people on the internet and they was grown. They not or they both of age to meet each other. That's what I'm saying. That's different. Y'all both of age. They trying to play this game where it's like, oh, I met her child on the internet. You shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be meeting nobody child on the internet, bro. I ain't never heard of it. You see how they trying to normalize it as an excuse? Like where is that normal, bro? On any app. Cause y'all know, even on TikTok, it scares me. What's been going on there? We just talking about Roblox tonight, but TikTok, it's a few other ones. You know what I'm saying? Kids hang out on. I'm just saying, anytime they on there, I don't know what dummy would think adults ain't on there either. Anyway, like it's their kids that's on it. It don't hurt to have. Once again, just cause you don't announce a profile, don't mean it's a fake profile all the time. You could have made it just to keep up with your child on there. So why would y'all think it's parents out there that don't do that? They like, what's she trying to do? Scare the predators? Yeah. They need to know, bro. Or like some people were saying on one topic about it, the people know they just bolder these days. You think, oh, it's an app for kids. I'm gonna be a grown up and make a secret account. Like that's weird, bro. Why are you all in the kids' business? If your kid ain't on there, if you don't have a personal kid, they use that. I'm saying that's the only way I can try to understand it right now. Can you put that in there for 33 seconds for me? If you don't have a kid on there, why would you be on there watching all? Oh, I'm just trying to help. You got to watch those kind of people, but you have no kid yourself on that social media platform. You just want to be one of the one. If you're not a cop or some kind of other agency that help children, I feel like that's still weird for you to try to make that as an excuse. Is that's why you want her to watch the other kids, to help watch the kids because it's a kids app. Come on, bro. Like who gave you the right to do that? They go for all these apps. TikTok too, because that's how they'll try to clean it up. That way, let me get. It don't have to be in there that long. Yep, I said clean it up. That's how they'll try to clean it up. Like, oh, I was just on there to watch the kids. Bro, if it wasn't your kids, you already look weird. If it ain't your grandkids, your niece, your nephew, somebody you personally, a kid you know, that ain't gonna work as an excuse for you, bro. it's it just needs to be said. I'm not the first person that's coming out as a speaker about these things, but I just thought about that. That actually doesn't make sense. Not if it's a app for children. That's the now the ones of us that have kids on there, nieces, nephews, cousins, and stuff. Y'all, I understand if you make an account so you can watch your little kinfolk on the game, and that makes sense, bro. Like all this other craziness, bro. People just and then thought they, oh well, I was just trying to watch the kids. Like, are you a police? Are you a kids agency? If not, you're not gonna use that as your excuse why you on accounts out there messing with the kids, bro. Period. I just think that's crazy. Like they trying to blend in with us that actually have to be on those because we have kids on them that you don't judge us the same as the people that don't have kids on it. They been trying to blend in with us, talking about, oh, we were just trying to watch the kids in the community. I don't think so, bro. They can fly with whoever, but I'm like, was your kids on there? Whatever app it was, if you talking to some like, cause why are you on it? If you just on there for your own personal business, minding your business, how you even know who kids is on there? But some of them, I guess you do. You see people, kids. I mean, I would say talk to the parent first. You still don't approach no kid all up on no app or internet, bro. Ask me what I truly believe. That goes for Roblox too. Trying to come undercover as an avatar, boy. Cause like I'm just teaching my kids about it. You have to teach them. You don't know who that is on the other side. Talking about what's your name, and yeah, they can chat with the avatars on there. It's just a crazy reality, bro. All this gaming uh madness. If you own a game and somebody walk up like, how old are you? Like I said, the average kid ain't gonna even ask a kid that, bro. Like that ain't what they're talking about. They would just be like, hey, I'm Sarah, I'm Jack, let's be friends. I ain't never known no kids like, how old are you? That age. It's so weird. They better go on, bro. Like the last stream I just did. about a popular psychic who came out and she said, "Yeah, it's a time coming. We're gonna have to watch our kids. We're gonna be protecting them from more of a spiritual darkness, like just lurking out there. Like, and it's actually specifically, I'm gonna be real. What she said is actually targeting the youth. And then what's crazy? She said it a while back. They did a interview with her, but she's not the only one. What I say is, it's amazing how, regardless of if they're psychics, prophets, people that just had a dream or vision, more people have been feeling it in their spirit. Even if we ain't speaking on it every day, we feel like we've been whole shields. That's a parent's job anyway, to be a shield for their child. Like, you know, that's what most parents are gonna do. That's why I said it's crazy. If there would be a target, it's gonna be like a noticeable one, because parents know what they do just on a regular basis to protect their kids every day. If you just feel like you fighting something bigger every time you turn around, and it's always in a way that your kids are in the middle, and it's just like, what's up with more people experiencing it? Actually, well, we do know one thing. What's up? The internet is prevalent in mostly everybody' life today. I feel like people just be on that weird energy from the internet, bro. It's like, if you're evil on the internet, keep that over there, bro. The internet is just like the real world. It's another world. We gotta give it that. We gotta give it that. I'm right about that. Like, it's like anything that can happen out here can happen on the internet. Sometimes it happen on the internet first, or that's where it start, or whatever. So it is serious. But I'm saying the part that's crazy, where people don't even be knowing you. Like, they not up close on your life, or they only found out about your life on the internet, bro. Like, how do you know a person? Just like the celebrities, I admit that in a minute. Yeah, I talk about them and give my commentary. But I don't know them people personally. They be forgetting it on the internet. They get all personal with the comments, personal with the topics, and I'm like, you can get as personal as you want to, bro. This the internet, bro. Like, real life is that. I mean, a person can be mad at me for that, bro. But like for example, we've been asking the question, why would you friend a person on the internet that you're not even friends with in real life, but you would get a whole friend request? You'd be like, bro, I came up in the culture where this stuff came out, bro. Like, I'm probably not exempt from getting scammed, but with certain stuff, I'm already past that level, bro. That's why I used to just have a notifications list just full of requests, bro. Even just the very last time I had a page, like, I bet if I go check it right now, I already know it do, because it would still give the notifications even though you ain't been on there. It seemed like, especially on, oh, I ain't gonna even say the platform, but on one of them that I made an account recently, I promise I made that account. It's probably been like 6 months. I just don't be on there. And I promise every day it'll ding like friend request, friend request, friend request. Like, bro, I've been on it. Like, I can have I think my friend requests have got to a big number before though. On any, that's just the day we live in. But I was going through that like in the beginning with social media, bro. Like, at the beginning it was just a different time, bro, because it was like you was just adding everybody. Just think about when Facebook first came out. Like, bro, it wasn't no discrimination really. Like, hey, bro, I remember you. I remember you, sis. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, that's such and such. Cause, oh, yeah, we used to work together. That's how social media was when you was first adding friend requests, bro. Like, it's gonna even be like people you may know, or like YouTube recommended pages. With recommended pages, it ain't who you know. It's more what you might be into. Uh, so they'll recommend like topics or videos. Yeah. I'm making sure people understand the World Wide Web. Why they out, y'all grown ups? Yeah. When this first came out, friend request wasn't no problem, bro. You was just like adding, like, bro, it's been messed up what people turned it into. Everybody wasn't on fake pro. I bet everybody got. If they can go back to their first social media page, bro, that's what's gonna show you how much change. It's probably gonna be people in your friends list that you ain't talked to in a long time, and then uh if people go back to their first social media, bro, they're gonna find old inboxes. Just it'll show them the way of the culture how it was when it first came out for us. That's crazy, right? And we was using it. We was some fools. Like we was on there snapping pictures, videos. Like the music, it was beef. They've been doing beef since social media came out. People used it for beef. But like I said, it always started in them comments, bro. Like, why would people think it started in the inboxes? Back then, we didn't care though. Like, I don't think we was thinking we was young, but like, it'll come to the inbox, the beef, bro. And it's like, it's up to you whether you respond or not. But back then, it's like, how was that really secret? You might as well comment on that person page. Like, if you go to their messenger, it's not really private, bro. Like, we on another level today. You gotta pay attention. How is that private? You like, oh, I'm an inbox, bro. They call it the DMs, but why you think Yo Gotti said it goes down in the DMs, bro? Cause people still on a level where they think this is secret message. This between us, bro. It's still the World Wide Web. The wrong or right person hack either one of y'all accounts at that. Whoever you messaging, uh, now y'all messages is now public business. So you might as well comment. That's why I say any messaging I said I was doing for business and I was really doing it. Oh yeah, that was real because I'm not the type of person think messages are so secret no more. Like not me personally. People be so put all their faith in it. Like yeah, I'm gonna message this person. Like bro, it's not as secret as you think. Just because it's a message. Like come on, bro. They go for text messages too, but on these social media things, they got it to where you can chat. What's the point of an inbox or any of that, bro? Like, you might as well comment what you got to say to a person right there. hmm I hope you guys learned a pointer or two of inspiration when it comes to Roblox, how people have been paying more attention, how we're being encouraged to, as far as is our youth all together. In Virginia right now, it's a lot of missing kids. It's just been a trending, another viral topic right now because of how many came up missing at one time. They was just saying it's a lot for one area and one specific age group. Some about an ice cream truck. Like what? These people getting crazy. They like, we just want your kids. The devil finna have to back. That's why at first you just had to kind of sit back. Like what? Or maybe it's not a new thing. You just a part of the new generation. You know what I mean? And for whatever reasons, I see it too. Like maybe we can look at it from that type of angle on a spiritual level. Like, this just seemed like more of a some type of weird pull on the youth all of a sudden. And is it positive? And then what are you telling the parents as this is going on? Or telling them to be quiet? I heard like during the pandemic, it was just different. Like parents couldn't come eat lunch with their kids. They couldn't come into school. You could come to the office and you better have a mask on. And they made people kids wear them. Like our kids, this generation is just already different. It's undeniable. Y'all can't say y'all went to school with no face mask. It had never happened before, bro. Period. Y'all can say y'all went to work in them. You still have to give the youth their voice in that because they did it at school. They did it at daycares. They were even paying for it so people can go to work. You see what I'm saying? They didn't want the economy to just crash and fall over a virus. So yes, they provided more assistance at the time, you know. But if your kids were to go participate, they did have to have a mask on. That ain't something any other generation of kids went through. So I just respect them already. Like even if I wasn't looking at it on a spiritual level, bro, they seem to they're going through different periods of just different things where it sure seems to be a lot being asked of the kids. We can never get so busy with our adult lives that we don't see the pull on our kids. We cannot keep pretending and moving forward as well that putting more pull on the adults' lives affects their households. Whether it's the mother or the father, I've done other segments where I talked about how each part plays a role though. But that's why the mom was just used to be home with the kids and she didn't even work. Like she's home. Nobody was walking around talking about what woman was lazy because the way society was, uh, it was actually common for the women to stay home, do the house chores, meet up, have tea parties with the other moms in the communities, uh, keep up the housework while the kids at school, help them with the homework, have dinner ready when dad comes home. Literally, like society has been through this many shifts, and you think you're just finna ask what of the kids and just kind of like, yeah, well, if we feel like there's a gap in the household, yeah, we have a right to do this to your kids. No, look how far, first of all, we have become from the original way, and they still want to like, oh, that doesn't matter. You know, if a father's not there, yeah, it matters. Oh, it doesn't matter if the mother's working 12 hours just to keep up with more bills because it's just her. Yeah, it matters. Because then, you know, what are your kids doing on the internet? If you too busy with this, that, that, these quote unquote adult problems, they have nothing to do with kids. But the parents supposed to be so busy with that, we can't see what our kids are doing. And then it's whole stories out here of people actually kidnapping kids through the internet. But you want us to be that busy and consumed with work. Make it make sense. No, the work can pay us more, so you're not there half your life more than at home with your kids. I think that's a start. Pay increases everywhere. You know what I mean? So we can keep up with the demand of the economy. They forget that part. You keep saying go to work, but people actually going, saying they got two and three jobs and they still barely. I know about it. So how much are their jobs paying? If you a single parent, you can probably do it with two jobs, but how are you around to see what your kids are doing on the internet? They would be mostly with a babysitter or by themselves or at school where you actually can't physically see what they're doing on the internet. Like let's be literal about it. So since we can't always change that at any given moment, yeah, we're not asking just for pay increases just to be greedy or less biasness and discrimination in the workplaces or whatever kind of toxic, because see, it all is seems to be connected. The parent has to work to take care of the household to begin with, so why would we want more toxic work situations to where the parent is so busy trying to keep up with her job she can't watch what the kids doing on the internet? Why would we even want to create a situation like that? Why not just raise the pay increase? Why not actually keep the benefits that were out here to help single parents as they get through trying to raise their kids? Because it's not just about what you think they should have while they're raising their kids. They made it too much about that. if you see that that was helping the people, stuff like child tax credit or SNAP boost increase, rather than cutting them down. If you saying that was helping families, because I actually saw the statistics that the poverty rate in children in America actually had decreased while the child tax credit was boost was available. Did y'all know that? Why they actually gave that to parents during the pandemic, poverty increased in this country. You can find the statistics about it. That was just recently, and then they cut it off after the pandemic. No, put that stuff right back where it was. That was helping the children, because the people that's doing that are helping to preserve the future. If you ask me, those that are putting that money into back into their education, back into the homes, the ones with the kids are going to be the ones to help keep society mostly function. What do you mean? There's no consumers to buy stuff if the families with kids are not there first in line. We the ones helping, I bet, to keep, because it's like they'll see it in a minute. If you break your nose, the single parents, you're breaking your own pockets, bro. They actually have for many years and generations helped contribute to uh, society, very much so economically. They just want to make it look like all the, well, we got a better use for your kids. Like, no, bro. Now is more of a time than ever for people to be close to their kids, for people to be teaching and having the moments and privacy to talk and teach their kids. Because if a person don't have that, how can they really do that? You want to, that's weird already. You want to be up and close and personal to hear what a person teaching their kids, and then be the first one in line on the other side of the internet to see what somebody kids doing too. It's weird. But like I said, that's what seems to be the underlying factor to me. If the more you require from the adults to begin with, like, what do you want us to do? Bring the kids to work with us? Because how do you watch them all the way around the clock on the internet if you can't do that? We need to either be able to bring them to work or do something now. Maybe provide free security and camera systems to families with kids. That would more look like you're actually trying to help households with kids. Because now, at least, maybe you can't see what they're doing on the system, the games, and internet, but you're definitely able to have more access to watching your home while you're away, while you're working those long hours, so that you can provide for the family, even though the internet exists. At least there will be camera systems and alarm systems where more parents across America can actually see what's going on around their home while they working. But do we have that like that yet? I feel like that shouldn't even be a question anymore. You have the internet, you have kids coming up missing. Okay, easy. Provide free camera systems for all the homes across America then with kids. Like, what are we really trying to do here? Not just the cameras, but the systems. If you got money to invest in military security and police security just to monitor the homeless, what about what we need for the kids? Thank you guys for tuning in to You Will Make It TV for another insightful topic on tonight. Just kind of looking at the realities of how the internet incorporated with our real lives is changing things, both positively and negatively every day at the same time. But when it comes down to weighing those pros and cons, what do we really see? What's outweighing the other? More the dangers of the internet or how it's positively benefiting people? Because we don't want to wait too late to look at it. It's your favorite. You Will Make It TV, inspirational quotes, inspirational topics, and divine messages hub. Make sure you hit that subscribe bell to show your support. And until next time.